Welcome to a choral movement checklist. Hi, my name is Sally Albrecht, and I'm here in my office in North Carolina. I've been adding staging to choirs on risers for decades, and I'm looking forward to sharing many of my tricks and ideas with you in this presentation. It can be so effective to add that extra dimension of visual excitement and to energize your students' performances by adding some movement during your upcoming choral events. Happily, there aren't any rules, but there are logical steps that I've used through the years, which I believe will help you design simple choreography, particularly for choirs on risers. This video will provide you with a checklist of things to look for and to think about in order to help you create memorable, smart, and effective staging. You can find a free choreography video for each of these pieces featured in this presentation by searching the title on alfred.com. Click to view the product detail page and scroll down to the videos section. Or you could search by title on the Alfred Music Choral YouTube channel. So the first thing I tried to come up with is a theme for each song. What's the song about? If it's a spiritual, then I'll have to do certain appropriate reaches to heaven or gospel style sways or step touches. On the other hand, if it's a Latin salsa number, then you'll need a whole different library of appropriate moves. Not every song has to be a kickin' fast one. Try to decorate a ballad first. That may be the easiest. This one we're going to open with is called I'm a Small Part of the World, and it's about going through life hand in hand. Well, then basically we're going to have to show students singing hand in hand on stage. So there's a couple choices. If you have the space to do one hand out and then the other hand and then push up, if you have that kind of space, great. If you don't, then hand in hand, dreams combined, and that neighbor's hand overlaps yours so that you're open to the right and open to the left, and then you push up together. So those are two different ways to show the chorus on I'm a Small Part of the World.
On the second set of chords, you turn in to your soloist. You can put them in the middle, so stage right would turn in towards the center, stage left towards the center. Very same soloist, movement front, just lift up the little hand. And if you want to do a duet, here comes the duet. Or you can add 3 or 4 people. I've added up to 20 and had several different small soloists across the front with a partner. That's fine too. Just stand straight front and sing. You've turned front. Now we reach to the right with the right. And a little lunge, just a little lean out there. When you sing it, you do it. Lift it up, 2, 3, 4, pull it in, 2. Right hand comes from below, up above, lock it in. Left hand up above, fingertips together, lift, 2, 3, explode it open as wide as your own shoulders. Now, right hand to the right, look slightly that direction, overlap your neighbor's hand, palm to palm. Lift, 2, 3, 4, way up and freeze. Slow motion, you're bringing it down, slow motion. 4, 5, 6, hands down, and you're tall. 4, 5.
Is there a main focus for the piece of music, for the lyrics? For instance, if you're singing an arrangement of Take Me Out to the Ball Game, you want a certain attitude, plus appropriate props and costumes would make a fun addition. Hats sideways or backwards, or a plastic bat that you all watch hit in a certain direction towards an exit sign. Or perhaps the lyrics center around a storyline that you can play with. We're going to show you little bits and pieces from a pocket full of rhymes which is a trio of nursery rhymes set to music by classical composers. We're going to show you Little Miss Muffet and Mozart. So the story of Little Miss Muffet, of course, has to have a spider. So go do your shopping at Halloween. This was a great find that I had that I hang from a fishing line. So grab a very tall teacher to go in back of your choral risers with a fishing pole or a flagpole and attach him. Now, if you have a dark background, this black spider won't show very well. It'll show a little bit, maybe spotlight him, but I was thrilled to find this great purplish sparkly spider to use in Little Miss Muffet. But whether you have an actual spider or you have the students visualizing back and forth, one above their heads, that's your call. Enjoy Little Miss Muffet from A Pocket Full of Rhymes.
Right hand up and left into it and sing forward. And we're going to sit where it tells us to right here. And now your little bottom goes right, left, right. I do eating, 1 with my pinky up, 2, 3, 4. Andy does the same. And we'll do the same thing front. We look to the right for curves, to the left for way. Front, right, left, right, left. Now everyone eat double time. And cringe. The spider's down to the right. Oh no! Sing front. Show me how he sat down. And I throw away. You do the same in front of me. I go out twice, and you get out twice. Index fingers way up and over. Point down twice. And away. Oh, no. Push away. Look at the spider, push away. Look at the spider, push away. In and out.
A great place to start is with the lyrics. As you study a piece of music that you plan to choreograph, look for movement-oriented words. The most effective movement and most memorable will reflect the lyric. Kids can remember the words help them remember the movement. For younger and larger groups, I pick out less words, perhaps 1 per phrase. For older, smaller, and or more experienced groups, you can add additional movement if you desire. We're going to show you Come Hear the Band. This is also a great place to start doing choral movement with a partner song. This one partners with Alexander's Ragtime Band by Irving Berlin. We all sing part 1 and do the choreography for part 1. Come on in here. Here is our oriented word. We give it a dip and a lift. And then part 2 reflects the instruments that would be in that band. During the interludes and the introduction, the students select which instrument they want to mime playing. Here is Come Hear the Band.
Grab an instrument, any instrument you want, just give it a good beat and a good rhythm. And down, we listen down, listen right, and listen left. Little angle with your body. We do 4 more. We do 2 more. Grab your bugle, tilt it. Salute, left hand behind. Stand tall. Give me a fist and lean forward. And pan across, then scoop. Right hand out and back, left hand out and back. Lean with it, makes it bigger. Shake it up to that man. Shimmer, shimmer, shimmer down. Shimmer, shimmer, flip. Shimmer, shimmer down. Ooey gooey Swanee River. 3, 4, back to your big listen. And right, and left. Grab your instrument, whichever one you want to play. And give it a good beat. Now we're all tubas. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Clarinet. The left hand is over the right. We do a little tilt with a stop and trumpet. Keep it going. Now we're going to stand tall. Fist across, lean forward. Pan it across and scoop it in. Trombones next. Play and out in and flute tilts over and stops in the middle. Ready for the Swanee River? Comes the Swanee River. Now we do one more listen, down to the right. Now here's where the partner song's coming up, but instruments are first, make them nuts. I have the clarinet. Andy's still listening. We all have trumpets. Andy's gonna salute. And we're together to drop down, fist across. Andy has the hand out and in. I have the trombone. I have the flute. He lifts it up. And we're together for Swanee River Sways. And we listen one last time. To the right. Big head nods, right to left, across the body. You better come, you better come. Grab your instrument and play. Final pose, squish that band. Hitch your thighs. Yeah.
So, what is the style of the song? Your movements need to reflect that style. If you're performing an arrangement of the soft shoe song, then my gosh, you better learn how to soft shoe and figure out a soft shoe routine. For a vaudeville song, you'll want to add tabletop or wiper sways. Another opening, another show in Philly, Boston, or Baltimore. A chance for, and they make them a little bit different each phrase. Or for a Latin style number, like this one coming up, Yo Vivo Cantando, you'll want to add salsa style moves. So we do tummy walks from side to side. We do what I call S curves because we're forming an S with our body back and forth. We add hand claps when appropriate. And my favorite would be the 90-degree arms. Da, da, da. And you can do single, single, double to make it just a little bit different. Add snap at the end if you want. So Yo Vivo Cantando comes in 3 different voicings. And yes, I do take time to write down the choreography within my piece of music, just with a little bit of red pencil, so I can pick it out easily as I'm working with the song.
Tummy walk, right, flip and flop. Double to the left, flip and flop. One more time to the right. Clap it low to high, and 1, 2, 3. Then down and up, S curve. Roll away with the right on the beat. Lean over to it 90 degrees. 2, 1, 2, 3. Roll away to the left. Same thing. Lean over, 2, 1, 2. Tummy walk goes right. Flip flop to the left. Now we're going to reach away with 2 hands. Lean back. Pull it in dramatically. Now we're going to go to the left first. Here we go. Double. Single, single. Now we're going to pull that right hand across and lock it in. 2 hands from your voice. 2, 3. Clap, clap, S curve. Roll away right. 3, 4. Over to there, 90 degrees. Dum, dum, dum. Roll away to the left. Over and back. We go back to the intro. Tummy walk, double, flip flop. Other side. Now Andy's gonna do this little lift while I continue this. He's gonna snap, 2, 3, 4. He repeats that. I snap to the outside, pull it in. I clap to the center. I join him right there. Clap and bring it in, clap in. I'm with him. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 4, pull it in. Here's the last one. Right, left, right, left.
So let's talk about simplicity versus variety. Here's a very simple hand clap, for instance. But how long do you want to watch me do the exact same thing? So I can switch it up by giving it an up and a down, or a double down and an up and a down, then a double up. As long as you're teaching it, make it interesting. Or I can go side to side, tall, tall, short, and then a short again, and tall, short, and then a short again, or up and down to either side. 1, 2, 3. Add a double if you want. Or above my head, I can reach and clap and do a double if you want. Way up high if you have space. Or I can reach across my body, same idea. Or just singles. Again, I'm using that space right in front of me, my space on the risers. Here's a fun one, a tilt clap. It's like I've got windshield wiper, parallel hands going side to side. Or I can tilt into my own hand and then into my neighbor's hand. Or with the other hand. Or giving a jazz hand over the top if you want. Ooh, just make sure your neighbor leaves that hand out for you. Or a tilt clap this way with a little cymbal happening in the middle. That's fun. Da, 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 ba, da, 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 ba, 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 ba. I've used that often when I see an interesting rhythm in an introduction. Or a cymbal clap this way. Like you've had enough of something. Right hand down, left hand down, right hand up. Either side. Either side. Or a cymbal clap like you have crash cymbals. 1, 2, 3, low to high maybe. Or might be a rhythm at the end in the piano part. Da, 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 da. You can end with a pop clap. Pop clap, I aim for my forehead. Or a pop clap can also be to either side. And you can strengthen an arm out to the side if you want. So hand claps, make them interesting, tall, short, side to side. As long as you're going to have to teach it, make it interesting as you go. Let's talk about sways. Very, very simple. Just tilt like we're on a boat all at the same time. If you want, you can add a little lift in the middle. You can add those tabletop sways or windshield wiper sways or way above your head for huge windshield wiper sways. Or put a dip in the middle like that with a snap or a clap on the outside or over the top. Or you can turn that into a hand clap over the top. Or you can do a little shoulder back. Add a double if you want. Or you can look the direction you're going. Put your hands behind your back if you wish. Shady Grove, my little love, Shady Grove, I say. Put a little dip in the middle. It turns slightly country there. Or a shoulder dip down. Shoulder dip down. That's fun. Or gospel style. Turn your right shoulder. You're going to your right, but you're putting your shoulder, your back against that side. Add a little hand to the outside. If you want to add a little heel in, you've got almost a step touch happening. Okay, go back to the sway. You put that dip in the middle, but you put your hands here or on your waist or on that's inside of your thighs or on your knees. And you've got a country look, which is how we start. I Bought Me a Cat. I Bought Me a Cat is kind of an add-on song. Each animal has a different movement that goes along with that animal, and it's an add-on. So we go from our kitty cat to our goose to our pig to our hen to our dog, and we add on all the animals. Enjoy I Bought Me a Cat.
We dip to the right, little country flair here. Andy's going to start with paying for that first animal. Thumbs are in, hands front, thumbs over, over. We stand tall, cymbal clap, then fists. Who cares? My turn. I hip, my thumbs are in, I'm forward. Over here, over here. Here's my hand, 2 times right, 2 times left. Everybody cat. Look away like a cat would. We all have together. We're in for the duck. We're forward, over here, over here. Andy's the duck under his chin. I'm the hen. We both are the cat. Now we go, who cares? Yawn, yawn. Now a little extra lick. And now you're going to ask me a question. I lean back. I answer back. We're together. Thumbs in. And we're forward. Here's my goose. I go to the right first. Whee, swing. You do the duck. I do the hen. We both do the kitty cat. Yawn, yawn, lick twice. Now we have the round coming out. Andy's out, I'm out. In, forward, forward, over, over. And we pull it back. I start with the sheep to the outside. Little here. You do the griffy, griffy. I have the hissy, hissy. You have the duck. I have. Jimmy Chuck, we both have. Who cares?
As you're reviewing the piece that you hope to stage, look both in the vocals and in the accompaniment for clues. Reinforce interesting rhythms with a clap, a snap, a thigh pad, a shoulder cross hit, a toss of the head, a shoulder pulse. Look for those interesting rhythms and rests. If the students need to take a breath, give them something to remember that. If there's one rest versus two rest, one hit versus two hits. In Faraha, which is up next, this is the Swahili word for joy. We perform arm crosses and then hit the backs of our hands. Da, 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 ba, da, 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 da. Tunakuta kia, one hit. Kia, see, boom, two hits. So again, I'm looking at where those rests are and trying to help the students know that. If one group is singing one thing and another group is singing another, then probably they should have movements that match their vocal lines. So in this particular piece, some are doing this fancy thing and others are doing sing joy, are doing a long movement to match their long held note, their counter line. Notice also we have a long arm reach across our body. We wish you joy each and every day. The elbow comes up over the head, turns into a jazz hand, and you can do that across the stage in a wave formation from stage right to stage left. That's really cool. Enjoy Faraha. And as we listen for the music to start, we just have a little right knee bouncing. On your word, your right hand, up, push, up, and down. Bounce, 3, 4, joy, up, 2, 3, and down. 1, 2, flip to the other side, push up, ready to fold, oh, up, down, open, lift it, and we swing, hit, double hit, swing and hit, add a step touch if you want. Now, Andy's just gonna drop that, and Martha and I have the little pulls. We're pulling up, double hit. Sing joy for Andy. He joins us. We reach across our body with our left. Now, this is in a wave. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side, to the alto side. Alto start, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and pull. Swing it over, hit. Double hit. And hit. Swing step, down and hit. Little, lean forward and back. And we open it, lift. On the second swing step, down. We open and lift, swing step. Ready for Andy's big solo. Martha and I are just slow. Double hit, single, double hit. Martha joined. You join when your vocal joins. All of us go over, back, double hit. Ready for a big fold up, down, open and fold. 2, 3, up, down, and open. Remember, you are a choir first, so be careful not to be too active. If the vocals aren't strong enough, maybe you've added too much movement, so cut it back, cut it in half. Plan rest periods within a choreographed number, less physical activity interspersed with more active sections. And not everybody has to do all the choreography on every number. Pull a small group forward to do the kick line, to do a fancy folk dance, to do something special. In this next piece, the bumblebee, there's a section where we buzz. You'll see on page 5 here. The one group is going, the other group is going, so I help them with their movement. The high one starts high with their buzzer. The other one starts low with theirs. Now you, as the director, have the big challenge. You get to mirror both of them. So stage right, you watch this hand. Stage left, you watch this hand, right? So you have to learn it all backwards. And that probably is the biggest challenge as the staging director or the choreographer. You'll also see in this one, I picked one movement-oriented word per phrase, as we talked about much earlier. Later on in this piece, the queen bee appears wearing a crown, of course. You can make it a fancy one from Disney or get one at Burger King.
You're very busy watching out for those bees. Busy, 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 stop. Busy, 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 stop. One more time. I have palms front, ear low. Right index up. Everything goes right. And low to high. Here's my buzz diagonal. I start there, I come down left, then I'm tall, medium, low. I look at Andy, palms out, index. He does a big circle of his body. And way up and over. He goes from that point up to the top. Low, medium, high. Head tilts go right. Here's the chorus. Left, right. Agree with your friends. Brush claps. Do your buzz diagonal. And again. Andy's going to grab a stinger. I have normal. I do a big circle. Near my ear. Do your buzz. His turn. I have the stinger. He goes up and over to the left and brings it back. Diagonal. Back to the chorus. Head tilts. And left. Agree with your friends. Brush claps. Diagonals. Tall, medium, or short. Other way. Again. Drop on 4. Now, here comes the queen. I do a ta-da, he does a bow, I'm singing. We trade as she comes down stage center. Now we have figure 8s with our stingers. I'm tall because I'm singing. Worker bees. Brush claps when you sing.
So, choreography can help vocal things happen. If you have a long phrase, a long movement can help you not take a breath in the middle, can help you draw that phrase, start soft and crescendo to the middle and decrescendo to the end. If we have a crescendo, our arms can lift to help us give it a ta-da at the end, and you've got a cutoff. In this spiritual arrangement called Elijah and Joshua, 2 snaps or 2 jazz hands to the floor, boom, boom, or 2 snaps over the shoulder help us remember 2 rests. We need help with a sforzando every time. I give them a praise scoop with a cutoff at the end to help us. Shoot, boom, there's our cutoff, a little crescendo in the middle. So help attacks, cutoffs with choreography. Elijah. The next group does the same. That's my cutoff. And Joshua. And we pull back when we cut off. If you sing something 3 times, add a very simple movement using the right hand, then the left hand, and then both. Rock of my soul in the bosom of Abraham, a rock of my soul. Bosom of Abraham, a rock of my soul. Bosom of Abraham, boom, boom. Also, those reaches across the body, use then your room, your space on the choral risers, rather than this hand going out into someone else's space. I am using my own rectangle.
You can join on that 3rd measure if you'd like. Now we're going to do the rock step. Little chug, and hands are flat to the floor. Now when you sing, you reach, palms up, 2, 3, 4, clasp and pull it back, 3, 4, other side, 2, 3, 4, I follow. Now we're going to pull everything down, flat, flat, and rock it forward, back, shout right, left. Eli, circle it all the way around, up and back, shout, shout, right, left. Eli, flip it up, 2 snaps. The word Lord has the long scoop, pray, and other side, 2, 3, 4. Reach across and in, across, keep that there, reach, it crosses over the top, Up to heaven we reach, and down, reach. Throw them down right, left. Same thing as before. Soul is a long word. Now stand tall for Joshua. Right hand, jazz hand comes up to your shoulder, left hand. And then all the way up and shimmer down. Both up. On your word walls, you're up. Next group is up there, and last group there. Now loose knees, we shimmer, we drop our head. We flip our hands, we lift our head. We're tall playing the trumpet if we sing, otherwise we're short doing the pray.
Upper torso versus footwork. What the audience sees, really, primarily, is movement from the chest up. I've got somebody else in front of me right here. Only the front row has feet that show. So limit footwork and try to keep movements above the head in front of you or between the two heads that are in front of you if you're working in between. Consider adding the fancy footwork to the front row if you need to, but it's not necessary. You don't have to. In reaching for the stars, we do what I call a long arm circle pan. We reach across and then we flip that elbow above the head. I try not to cover my face if I don't have to. You can also do a short arm circle pan. It's like a picture frame that's there that flips over. Or to get really fancy, do a double arm circle pan. Ooh. Also notice the little lunges, a tiny bit of footwork. Now that I'm talking about footwork, tiny little lunges away as the opposite arm reaches above. It gives very clean movements overhead in reaching for the stars and fists and really strong movements that are over the head.
We're going to reach the right hand across and over. Little baby lunge to either side. Reach the left hand across and over the top. And the soloist is just out front doing a little baby no. And then show me your dreams. Andy does the same to the left. And the third soloist, he's going to hold it there. Here's the third soloist. Just bring it into your heart. Those three are going to roll it gently and then drop it down. Everybody join me. Left lunge, right arm above 3 times. Now jazz it and open to there. Pull it into your heart. Same thing, other side. So 3 little lunges. Jazz hand out. Pull it in. Soar above with your hand. And keep your feet together as you reach. Straight up. And right foot out. Bring it down. 2. Cut off, but keep it coming. There.
Just as you want your vocals to be clean, your movements should also be clean. And just as you, a conductor, give a breath or a pickup to the beat before your students sing, think about that when you're adding the choreography. Is there a lift before the movement? Is there a in before the out? Movements should reflect what's happening in your vocal lines. Prepare for the move, give it a middle, and give it an ending, especially when it's a long move. Oh, students want to go zoom all the way across. And if it's an 8 count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, give it a 5, 6, 7, 8, and give it something on 8 to help them with the cutoff. Show them where the middle's going to be. You'll see that we did that sort of thing in Reaching for the Stars a moment ago. Consider also adding sign language. Work with a local specialist if at all possible. Sign language can add such an emotional elegance, can be so effective and so special for your students and your audience alike. In Ask Me to Sing, which is coming up, you'll see that we do a little lift before we do ask. And we just don't go zoom, we do a little zoom, boom. Ask me to sing.
We're using some sign language on this one. To start, the sign for ask. If you sing it, you do it. Ask, in, out, in. Give you, part, heart. I'm going to look at Andy as he does ask, sing, then he does a sign for nothing, keep, apart. And we do the sign for when together, sing, note, right, and true. And together we do ask, sing, and hold for you. Bring it back with an open palm and then a little up and over. I'm going to start, Andy's going to follow. Ask, sing, give, little piece here. Soul right over the left, then pull across. He starts. Ask me to sing. Happy, hopeful, whole. When? Sing. We do the word world. Bright and new. Together we do ask, sing, and freeze for you. Open it front, up and over.
Don't forget to decorate. Add the unexpected. Find props to add color and pizzazz. From holiday-colored flashlights to hats and canes, from coffee cups to coffee cans. Hang on, the drum will day. From crepe paper streamers to colored scarves. From bright colored maracas to rhythm sticks. We'll share 3 brief excerpts utilizing some of our favorite props. First, Snow Day. Snow Day uses 2 colors of pom-poms. There we have it, simplicity versus variety. Snow Day, Snow Day. One hand, then the other hand does the same thing, then both hands go. So right hand has one color, left hand has another. It's stunning.
Forward and back. Forward and back. Big smile. Now I'm going to lead. Andy's going to follow. I'm going to look with my right hand and lean. I'm going to push that index finger way up to the sky. And lean out. What? Now that hand comes to my opposite shoulder and flies up. And cross your fingers 4 times. Across, hug yourself, and shiver. Now, the elbow leads. You listen. Show me that weatherman. Shake at your face. Yay! Right hand goes up, down, crisscross, and up and down. Left hand up, crisscross, up. Both hands. Crisscross, low to high, right, left. Shake the right. And now in a wave, we bring it across and shake the left and bring it across.
Next, have a blast using holiday shopping bags on Born to Shop. Note how the body reacts opposite the bag. Also, the bag gives you a place to hide shopping lists, other props, a game, a toy, fake money, and you can line up fancy, wonderful, bright colored bags across the front of your stage as decoration.
Left hand comes up like stop in the name of love. 3 times. Now the bag comes to the right side. Over, back, over. And swing it down and up, down, up. And back to the right side. Over, back, over. And down to the front. And I sing to Andy. And I have a little Christmas carol. And he has his thumb in. Now he's going to swing it out and in. And we're going to punch, up, cross. Then woo, 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 down, down. Back to your forehead. Oh my goodness. And the bag comes over, back, over. This is the chorus. It's exactly the same. And drop it right, over, back, over, and bring it down. Now grab that money from inside. You can throw some of it in the air or to the audience. You can come out to give it to them. Now show me I'm so broke. Andy has an empty pocket. One more little gift and we wipe our brow.
And finally, here's Andy Beck's hot chocolate using colored coffee cups and a salsa rhythm.
Turn it to the front, lean forward and push. Throw both arms in the air here. Hot, roll, 2, 3, drink it up and get ready. Group 1, 2, 3, 4, pull back. Drink up, down, roll it low, roll it low, roll it high. Same thing. Group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, come home and drink. Feet go step, dig, step, dig. Both things behind the back as we double step touch, getting short on our touch. Single step touch, shiver down, shiver up, it's cold. Double step touch. And the other way, one of each. Raise the mug up. We're gonna mambo step, right legs forward and cha-cha-cha. Left foot, cha-cha-cha. Right foot, cha-cha-cha. Circle that mug, it's up. Right foot, just one. Something different here, top, cup, up in the air, left in the air, roll it down. We're gonna drink up and get ready.
Putting it all together, you'll need a bit of extra rehearsal time to teach the movement, then save time to review the music, to review the movement, and to put the two things together. Think one, watch the other, trade, have half the choir sing while the other half does the choreography, then switch it up. Mirrors will help you cut down on teaching time. I've been known to use glass doors and trophy cases as my mirrors when desperate. Also, just a reminder, you, the choreographer, have to be overly prepared to mirror your singers so that you are quickly and easily saying right hand while you're using your left and left hand while you're using your right. It takes some practice to get used to it, but turning your back on your singers is not the wisest choice, as we know. Our final example in putting it all together is called glory bound. Glory bound, glory bound, up then down, followed by something right and then something left. That's a logical order of things. Also, look for the gospel step touches that happen at the beginning, the long arm circle pans, the lifts to help with crescendos, and on the chorus, high versus low, left versus right, climbing up the mountain, children, and climb 2, 3, and back. You know, the variety versus simplicity. It all ends with step touches and hand claps at different levels.
Just get a little beat in your body. We're going to step right, touch behind with the left 3 times, and touch, touch, touch. Do you see that I release my knees in between? 2, 3, 4. Right shoulder forward when you step right. Little gospel step touch. Now the hands say what your mouth is saying. Not very far. Now take your 2 arms, push that burden up. Here's your rhythm of your vocal, so you push again. Bring it into a trumpet. Lean back a little bit. Knees bend. 2 rocks here. Pull it in. Drop your palms down up to heaven. Scoop it right in the frame. Breathe and left. Shake it up to the top. 2, 3, 4. Shimmer back. Shimmer back. Heavy sighs 4 times to the right. And scoop to the left. Shimmer back and over. Now we have jazz hands. Right is up, left is up, clasp above. Shake it there twice. Reach, pull it in. Little step touch underneath. Repeat that. Now, 3 touches. But we're going to reach across with our left hand. Show me those beautiful pearly gates. Step touch on the right, hits your thighs. And we turn that right shoulder forward. Little gospel again. 3 touches behind, same thing. Look at that spirit. Bring that to your ear. Step touch again. 2. Back to the right. Here's the chorus. Shimmer back and over. Shimmer and up. Shimmer and over. Heavy side. Humba, 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 humba. And clap again back. Last time. Jazz hands, sing with those angels. Other side. Clap, shake it down. Now we're going to climb up the mountain. The right goes out and in. Palms are up and back. Reach 3 times. Rock it and bring it home. Other side. Ready for the judgment day. Here we go. Here it is. Whoa! And shake it up
same as last time. Right up, left up, clasp above. Shake it, and clasp it low. Step aside. Yes, I am. Clasp it medium. Yes, I am. Clasp it high. Reach up and clap. Reach. Freeze it there. Rock it, slide it, scoop right. Lean to the right, lunge it. Trade it to the other side. Slow motion. Here's the big ending. Jazz hands forward.
So our checklist is as follows: theme, key lyrics, style, simplicity versus variety, rhythms and rests, vocal considerations, upper torso versus footwork, make movements clean, add props, and have fun putting it all together. Remember, you can find free choreography video online at alfred.com of each of the pieces presented in this movement checklist. You can click to view the product detail page and scroll down to the videos section on each title. Or you can search by title on the Alfred Music Choral YouTube channel. Have fun putting it all together.